Hi, this is Jason, and this is my daily vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy. Well, folks, it's 20 to 7 on the 29th of November. Sorry about my hair, it's gone a bit nuts. I've only got just over a day to go on my Movember campaign, and I've posted again today to appeal for donations. Now, this video, to be honest, is basically going to be what I should have been doing for the last 3 weeks. I've been promoting it a lot, but today I'm going to talk about the three categories that Movember covers, which is mental health, testicular cancer, and prostate cancer. First of all, I'm just going to say a few words about the mental side of it. These are the facts. I'm reading these straight off the Movember site, so I'm not making this up. Globally, every minute, a man dies by committing suicide. And in the United Kingdom, 75% of suicides are men. Most of us say we'd be there for our mates if they need us. Most of us also say that we feel uncomfortable asking mates for help. Well, something's got to change. Now, obviously, if you need to speak with somebody immediately, the best bet is call Samaritans on 116 123. But what I would say to you was the NHS mental health services, they provide information on services available for anyone concerned with mental health problems. Mind, who I actually went through myself, provide information and support to make sure no one has to face a mental health problem alone through an info line and text service. And Calm seeks to prevent male suicide, offering support to men in the UK of any age who are down or in crisis via their helpline and website. Now, all three of these are important resources for men's mental health problems. Now, I know that men are supposed to be the stable influence and never have any problems and always be there for when, the partner breaks down or whatever or needs mental support, but men do as well. And another place that's trying to reduce the stigma associated with suicide and increase the awareness of young suicide through the phones and SMS and email services is a thing called Papyrus. If you go onto the internet and search it, you will see all about what Papyrus do. Now, I've been doing Movember now on and off for 5 to 6 years, and I've raised quite a bit of money. I've done, apparently when it first started, there were 30 Mobros, that's what they call us, in 2003. And now there are over 5 million. Now, 2003, two mates met up for a quiet beer in Melbourne, Australia, and the idea that sparked Movember was born. The moustache had all but disappeared from fashion trends, and they wanted to know, could they bring it back? They found 30 guys willing to take up the challenge. The participating countries, Australia, were 30 Mobros, and no dollars got raised. Now, in 2004, Australia did it again, only this time 480 Mobros and Mo Sisters. Now, £21,184 was raised, and 6 men's health projects have been funded with that money since 2003. In 2004, inspired by the Mo's ability to generate a conversation, the crew decided to take things to the next level. Adam Garon steps up to register the Movember Foundation, and he created a website. Justin Coughlin comes on board to kickstart things in Queensland. Funds raised went to Prostate Cancer Foundation of Australia. At the time, that first Movember cheque was the largest single donation the PCFA had ever received. In 2005, the Movember returned again for another year, and it started to gain some serious momentum. Funds raised again went to the PCFA. And participating countries were Australia again. This time, 795 Mobros and Mo Sisters, and they raised $500,000. 527,492 to fund 6 men's health projects. In 2006, New Zealand joined in, and they actually raised 4 million. And the Movember Foundation actually received official Australian charity status. Beyond Blue became Movember's second men's health partner in Australia. Now, in 2007, Movember officially launches in the US in partnership with Prostate Cancer Foundation, Prostate Cancer Canada, the Prostate Cancer Charity, and in Spain with FEFOC. The Movember board was established. The participating countries were Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Spain, UK, and USA. and there were over 200,000 people involved in it. They raised £13 million, and they funded 73 men's health projects. Now, I'm not going to go through all the rest, but up to date, this is for 2017. This is just what in 2017, the Movember Foundation received a ranking of 49 out of the top 500 non-governmental organisations around the world. Movember funds three-part series Man Up for the Australian television network's ABC. The project tackles gender stereotypes, the pressures of manhood, and most importantly, why so many men are driven to suicide. 640,000 people tune in for each episode, sparking conversations across Australia and the world. In 2017, the participating countries were Australia, Austria, Belgium, Canada, Czech Republic, Denmark, France, Hong Kong, Germany, Ireland, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Singapore, South Africa, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, UK and USA. 5 million brothers and sisters since 2003. And 1,200 men's health projects have been funded since then. Now, this is why I'm involved in it, and this is why this is my fifth or sixth year now. I took 1 year off, and that was because it was my wife's 40th birthday in November as well, and we got plans made, and I wanted to be, because she doesn't like beards and moustaches. Trust me, this is putting her through a lot more than it's putting me through, and she doesn't like them. So it is a big thing for me to take on, to want to grow a beard and moustache for the entire month, because I get no kisses. I'm kissless, but I've got that to be made up for in approximately less than 18 hours now. I will be having a shave, and I'll be putting a picture on of me shaved. That's that. So that's the Movember project. Now, coming up, I'm going to do another movie review. So if you're going to skip the next part, now's a good time. The movie review is for a movie called Small Town Crime, and it's not a bad film. The spoilers are coming up. It's basically a film about a man who's an ex-cop. He got thrown off the force because he was drunk on duty when his partner got killed in a shootout. And he now basically is trying to do anything to make money. But he still wants to be a copper, and he's trying to get back on as much as he can. Anyway, he's a drunk. He's a complete drunk. He literally gets up and has 5 beers before he even breathes. You know, he's one of those. And he comes across a woman who's very, very badly injured, beaten up and sliced and all sorts of stuff. And he takes her to hospital. And she dies. And he then sets out at first on his own to investigate who she was, how it happened, why, etc., etc. And when doing so, he comes across 2 very, very, very serious psychopathic hitmen who will stop at nothing to silence 3 girls who were all prostitutes and who all decided to try and extort money from somebody. And obviously they've tried to get too much money, and this person basically, well, these people basically want them dead. His job is to find out who, why, and stop them. It's very good. It's very well acted. The main character in it is really funny. He's one of them hilarious characters that you think, you know, this guy could be my buddy. He's one of those. You think he's just like a comedian, you know, some sort of like idiot. No, can never be anything. But when he wants to be, he's really serious. Now, it's got its rough moments. There are some rough moments in it, and the villains in it are completely horrible. Although they don't look like your average villains, you'll know what I mean if you watch the film. But it's called Small Town Crime, and it's not a bad film. I'd give it 6, which is generous for me. I'd give it 6 because it is worth watching, and I watched it last night. Again, I'm halfway through another film. I'll review that one tomorrow. And this one, I think, is called 24 Hours to Live, and it's got Ethan Hawke in it. And it's not bad at the moment, actually. It's not bad. It's a bit convoluted at the beginning. I don't quite understand what it said it was about compared to what I've actually seen so far. Doesn't really make that much sense. But it might do. It might make sense in the end. Yeah, so we'll see what happens there. I'm not quite sure about that. But that's my movie review. Small Town Crime. 6. I'll give it 6. Well, it's coming up to that time of the year again when people start going Christmas mad. I'm particularly one of them. I love Christmas, absolutely love Christmas, and I'm about ready now to start saying, yeah, it's coming. Tomorrow night in the village at 6 o'clock, Is it 6 o'clock? I think it's 6 o'clock. We've got the village light switch on because I live in a little village and we've got a little tiny roundabout thing, and they put a big Christmas tree up there, and it's usually you go down there, you can have a mince pie, and there's usually a little kids choir there singing carols. You know, it's really festive and everything. It's really good. And a couple of times we haven't been able to go because one particular year I seem to remember the entire ground was covered in black ice and I couldn't stand up. And that was when I had better balance than I have now. See, this is still itching me. Yeah, so that's then. And then on Saturday night, it is the official Blackpool Christmas light switch on in the town centre. Now, we should be going there. Now, if I go there, I'll do some footage from there because that'll be pretty impressive. My camera will pick up some really good shots from that. So I've got that to look forward to on Saturday. Now, depending on what the weather's like tomorrow, we should be going out for the day. We should be going to Freeport because Deb needs a lot of craft stuff for cards and things. Now, we were supposed to be going today, but when I woke up today, it was blowing gale force, it was chucking it down with rain, and it was not a very nice day, and it hasn't been all day, to be perfectly honest with you. We probably had 10 minutes where it hasn't been horrible. So we didn't go anywhere today. I did a fair few surveys, and as I keep saying to people, you know, if you want to earn any extra money, or if you want to earn any extra Amazon vouchers, if you're on amazon.co.uk and you want to earn some Amazon vouchers, get in touch with me. I can give you some really, really, really good profitable survey companies, and they are really good. I wouldn't recommend them otherwise. So if you do want to earn a bit extra money, just email me at sonofdell@hotmail.com and I will send you the details. And I'll only send you the ones that are good payers. And if you won't go through my link, you can. But if you want to go through your own link and you don't want to, you know, say that I recommended you, that's entirely up to you. You know, I don't want you thinking I'm doing this to make a profit, because I'm not. If you don't want to go through my link, you don't have to. But I recommend these companies. So, you know, I'd like to see people out there if they want to earn a little bit of extra cash. Or vouchers, like I said. You know, you can earn lots of Amazon vouchers on them. Debenhams, all sorts of stuff, really. Amazon, Debenhams, iWoot, The Hut. There's loads of different places where you can cash in. And some of them are even PayPal. You know, and some of them you can cash in a minimum of £4. So you don't really need to have to do thousands of surveys in order to be able to cash out. But that's me done for today. I'm going to go watch my football in a minute and then maybe finish off with the rest of my movie. You all take care. And when I next see you, there should be less than 6 hours to go and this will be coming off. You all take care. Bye for now. If you're enjoying the videos I'm doing and you want to see more, you can subscribe by clicking the link there. And if you want to see my exciting day from yesterday, you can click up there. Thank you again for taking the time to watch my videos. Bye for now.